car. Go get in the car. Go get in the car.
Put up with this for 2 motherfucking hours.
Ring off. Ring off.
Come on, y'all. Please.
Take that ring off. Take that ring off.
Now you
No, my son by himself, man. My son by himself. Believe it.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Get the out of my house. Take her out of my house. This came out. The bitch finna go with his mama. He got
You talking
You
about?
a bitch. That's why you ain't got nowhere to stay. You broke, bitch.
Broke bitch.
Go live
You
with
ain't
your
even
mama.
have nothing if it
Go
weren't for
live
me.
with your mama.
Then be
Go
real with your
live with
mama.
your-
Be real with your mama. Don't be fake about this.
No, you go to jail tonight, baby. Don't do it. I know you don't want to see them bars.
Cause ain't never one of them did you like me.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
He ain't back. You gonna be broke again. Believe that. Let's get your mama's car, man. I ain't doing so y'all niggas don't give me no orders, my Scrap. And she hit my mom. It's over with. What's up? Mama, get a car. Get in the car. We love each other. You feel me? That's how we do. But then she switched sides, you feel me? Let the ride. I'm not leaving this house till I get my ring.
I can't leave because she called the police on my son, then we're going to be a film.
I'ma be in jail, sitting,
Now, and see,
waiting
this
till I
ain't
get
been
my
so I
ring.
guess we'll all
You know
camp
what I'm
out this mother.
Give me my ring, huh? Don't run like you a big baller. Give me my ring and then be a big baller.
The lights flickered as the tension in the room grew thick, a quiet storm waiting to explode. In the world of love and hip-hop, Atlanta, where relationships are as volatile as they are passionate, there had always been an undercurrent of drama. But tonight, everything was different. The chaos that had been building for weeks, maybe even years, was about to come to a head. Erica, Dixon, and Scrappy's relationship had always been complicated, a roller coaster of love, betrayal, and unresolved conflict. After their breakup and the birth of their daughter, things between them had been tense at best, co-parenting with frequent flare-ups and old wounds never quite healed. But it wasn't just their relationship that was fractured. It was the relationship between Erica and Scrappy's mother, Momma Dee, that truly ignited the fuse. For as long as anyone could remember, Erica and Momma Dee had never gotten along. Momma Dee, a proud, larger-than-life personality, had never been shy about voicing her opinion on Erica's life choices, especially when it came to her son, Lil Scrappy. She never hesitated to criticize Erica, often publicly, in ways that left scars deeper than anyone could see. Erica, fiercely independent and protective of her family, had always fought back, but it had never been enough to win over Momma Dee's approval. That evening, at a party thrown by one of the city's most influential promoters, it felt as if all the unresolved tension had finally reached its breaking point. The air buzzed with laughter and music, but for Erica, Scrappy, and Momma Dee, the gathering was just another battleground. The three of them had managed to avoid each other for most of the night, but fate had a way of pulling them together when they least expected it. Erica, dressed in a sleek black dress, tried her best to enjoy the evening. Her eyes scanned the room, but they kept drifting back to Scrappy. The tension between them was palpable, every glance, every word, every gesture filled with unspoken resentment. And of course, Momma Dee was there too, making her presence known with her unmistakable, larger-than-life personality. The first sparks flew when Momma Dee, not one to keep her opinions to herself, approached Erica in a near-empty corner of the venue. Her voice, as loud and brash as ever, cut through the music. "You think you can just come around here acting like you're the only one who matters, don't you?" Momma Dee's words were like daggers. "You ain't nothing but a baby mama. You ain't even with my son anymore." Erica, already on edge from the constant passive-aggressive jabs, felt the fire inside her start to rise. "Momma Dee, you don't know anything about me or my life," Erica snapped, her tone cold and calculated. "If you'd stop trying to run everything, maybe you'd see that I'm trying to be a good mother to our daughter, regardless of what you think." The venom in her words was enough to send Momma Dee into a frenzy. "You think you're better than me? You think you've got control over my son? You ain't nothing but trouble." The argument escalated quickly. In a blur of words and raised voices, the two women found themselves in a full-blown shouting match. The crowd around them began to notice, but it was clear that the animosity between Erica and Momma Dee had reached a boiling point. Erica, her patience already stretched thin from months of dealing with Scrappy's mother's interference, had had enough. "Stay out of my business, Momma Dee," Erica yelled, her eyes burning with fury. "You're not gonna tell me how to live my life anymore." Momma Dee stepped forward, chest out, ready for battle. "You can't handle me, girl. You think you're grown, but you're still just a little girl playing house." It was then that Lil Scrappy stepped into the picture, attempting to defuse the situation, but the storm had already gathered. He could feel the rising tension, the heat in the air between the two women he loved but could never seem to please. He had tried to mediate before, but this time it was too far gone. "Enough," Scrappy shouted, his voice commanding but tired. "Ma, Erica, this ain't the place for this. Y'all gotta stop." But neither woman listened. Erica, fed up and furious, turned her back to walk away. She needed space, needed to get out of the toxic atmosphere that was suffocating her. But before she could make her escape, Scrappy, in a moment of pure frustration, reached out and grabbed her arm, pulling her back toward him. "You ain't leaving," Scrappy growled, his eyes wild. "You've got a lot of nerve, acting like you can just walk away from this every time it gets tough." Erica, her heart pounding, twisted away from his grip. "Let go of me, Scrappy. This is your mess, not mine." In a split second, Scrappy, his temper flaring, slapped Erica hard across the face. The sound of the slap echoed through the room, sending a shockwave of disbelief and silence over everyone. Erica stumbled back, her hand instinctively rising to her cheek. The sting from the slap wasn't just physical, it cut deeper, into the heart of everything they had once shared. The room was dead silent, every eye in the place trained on the trio. Erica's face, now flushed from both the slap and the humiliation, burned with anger and betrayal. Her voice, shaky but resolute, cut through the tension like a knife. "You've really lost it now, Scrappy. You've crossed the line." Scrappy stood frozen, his own eyes wide with shock. He hadn't intended to hit her. Not like that, but the anger had overtaken him in that moment. He felt the weight of his actions, the regret crashing down almost immediately. "Erica, I didn't mean for it to go like this," he muttered, his voice barely above a whisper, but Erica was already beyond his reach. She stepped back, tears welling in her eyes. "I can't do this anymore, Scrappy. I won't let you or your mother control me anymore. I'm done." With that, Erica turned and stormed out, leaving Scrappy standing there, numb with regret. Momma Dee watched, her face a mixture of satisfaction and disbelief. She had gotten what she wanted. Erica had finally walked away, but at what cost? Scrappy, standing alone in the middle of the room, felt the full weight of his actions crashing down on him. His eyes followed Erica as she disappeared into the night, but it was too late. The damage had been done. The fallout from that night would echo for weeks to come. Scrappy and Erica's relationship was irreparably changed, and the distance between them only grew wider. Momma Dee, as always, stood by Scrappy's side, but even she couldn't deny that something precious had been lost. Scrappy had crossed a line, and in the process, he had shattered what little remained of his family. The night had started like any other, full of promises and potential, but by the end, it had left behind nothing but broken hearts and fractured relationships. It was a moment that would haunt all three of them, a painful reminder that sometimes, even love can't save you when you've lost control.